Hi guys, welcome to simplyhike.co.uk. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Vango Stelvio 200 tent. Now it sleeps two people, so it's great for general travelling or backpacking. Well, it's quite big for backpacking, but you probably can get away with it, or your weekends away. Right, the dimensions are 455 centimetres by 220 centimetres and has a headroom of 170 centimetres. So if you're a tall chap, yeah, it's going to be the tent for you. Definitely a lot of headroom in there. The pack size is 55 centimetres by 21 centimetres and it weighs 6.2 kilograms. It's perfect for whacking on the back of your motorbike and going cruising all over Europe. And it only takes 10 minutes to pitch. Let's take a look at the outside, shall we? It's 5,000 hydrostatic head. Now, what that means is European and UK summertimes, it's absolutely perfect. As long as you've pitched it properly, you've pegged it properly, and the tent itself is nice and taut, you shouldn't have any problems with the waterproofing. That's a nice standard feature there. The fly sheet itself has the hexagon material on the outside. Now what that means is it can take quite a lot of pressures. You can push it, you can pull it, so if you've got to put it in an awkward pitch, if it's really windy, really rainy, or even chucking it down with snow, it will be able to take the pressures without having to put too much strain on the seams and stop it from tearing as well, which is a really great feature from Vango. The actual tent itself has two front windows there, which is a nice opening. You can also use that as privacy. At the moment they're all shut up, so if you want, you've got your motorbike in there or anything, you want to keep things private, even use it as a changing room, you can put these up and then away you go. No one sees what you're doing inside there. You have 2 points of entry. You've got the sleeping area in the back here, you have a door here, and then you have another door here. Now you can leave all of this open or you can have it all zipped up. And now that is exactly the same on the other side of the tent, which I will show you in a minute, which is really great for ventilation, and also depending on if you've had to pitch up in an awkward position, it gives you the option of having both sides of the tent open, which is a really nice feature. Let's take a look at the inside, shall we? Right, we're inside the tent now. Now this is the living quarter that I'm standing in right now. As you can see, it's really big. Obviously you've got the front entrance there, but also, as I said before, this also opens up so you can have this open space. Really nice. It's really nice and high, really nice and big, so you can get a family family table, family chairs in here, and have this as a really nice cooking section. Obviously you've got the TBS system as well in the tent, so obviously due to it being a tunnel tent, if it's a bit of a windy day, clip those in, pull those in, and away you go. That just solidifies the tent. To be fair, a really key feature for this tent is that this has got the motorbikist in mind. You can park up your motorbike in here comfortably without any issues, and then you've got the space for your bike and all your gear. It's a really nice feature to have. It's definitely a different one from Vango. It's not one I've seen before, so yeah, really glad that they've done that. Let's take a look at the sleeping area as well. Now obviously the part that I've just walked through, you can roll that up into one, so you can have that all shut off to keep everything separate as well, which is also a pretty cool feature. But just having that open means you don't have to open up this front door, open up that door, then to go outside. So if it's raining, boom, you can quite literally just walk through there like I did. Now this is the sleeping area itself. Obviously, as I said before, you've got the front entrance here that I'm in, and also at the back there is another one. So you can, depending on where you're camping up, you can go either or have both open. Now this is a two-person sleeping tent. It's big enough for an inflatable airbed, and the size-wise generally is really good. It's also quite nice to have this little porch space as well. So if you do get your dirty boots or anything in there, and you actually have all your camping and all your cooking facilities in there, you don't really want to mix them up. You've got a nice steady nice little porch space as well, which is a really nice feature for this tent to have. And it doesn't just end there, it goes all the way back into the back part there. So yeah, that's a really cool feature, as well as the ventilation points as well. So it's well ventilated, so during the day and during the night it will keep a nice cool breeze for you, and stops the condensation in the morning. Yeah, it's a really nice sleeping area actually. It's really nice to have a massive living quarters and having a really quite nice generous sized sleeping area. Yeah, I think this is a really good one from Vango. I'm actually really impressed by it. I mean, on the inside you do have this the traditional mesh storage. There's no hooks for your lanterns or anything like that, but you've got the porch space, so if you've got a lantern or anything, you can pretty much just have it on the outside and it will illuminate anyway, it will do the job. Yeah, so it's a really nice feature. Also with the Vango as well, if you can see it on the back, but actually I can zip this up. The doors themselves are all nice and sheltered as well, but you do have this ventilation port as well. So when you're sleeping in there, what I would recommend personally is that you always have that part of the tent open. Now, that will enable just a nice cool breeze for when you're sleeping, so helps reduce condensation. So that would work with the ventilation that you've got on the sides and on the backs of the tent. So that's a really nice feature as well. Yeah, it's like a family tent, but it's got a lot more tech to it. It's really nice to see a tent like this. Yeah, it's a really great one from Vango. For more information, please visit us at simplyhike.co.uk.